So today, the three of us are in Saratoga, New York to do another Pondless renovation. We just finished one in Clifton Park.
We did.
We did.
It was fun.
It was good.
Came out good, too.
It came out really good.
So the three of us are going to be doing this one by hand also because there's no way to get any equipment in. Everything here is established. The fence is in. All the plants are in. So we're going to do the best we can with what rock we have. I know you guys loaded up some other stuff, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, just a few.
Well, we probably don't need that many.
That's true.
We can work some magic with what we got. You think?
Yeah, I think we got some nice rock here to work with.
Boy, we're a lively bunch today.
Hey, Al, the good thing is it's not two of us.
True.
We got Kyle, it's three of us.
True, yeah. Well, we got Kyle. He's like a machine anyway, so we're all set. All right, so we're going to do a walkthrough on this quick. I want to show you what we got going on, what we're thinking we're going to do, and let's just see how it ends up. So a lot of these rocks in here that we're definitely going to be able to reuse. It's just that we're going to look at it a little bit differently. There's certain spots on these rocks that we think water will run over much better than the way it's set up right now. So we're going to have to move things around, shift it around. The guys did bring a few other rocks on the truck so we could actually maybe build a little bit different type of waterfall. One of the things is there's multiple viewing areas obviously over here because not only is this porch area up here, unfortunately you'd be looking down at it, but you're still going to be able to get this sound. But you can't do anything about that because everything is pre-existing. They just put new power in for us, thank God, because we used to service this and we had to cut the ends off of the plugs because there was never any outlets with the previous owner. The new owners did the right thing by putting in dedicated GFI outlets with the bubble covers. Super important to have with any water feature because you want it to be protected with a GFI outlet. So when you're transitioning up these steps, we want to take this all into consideration. Right now this pit is very low down in there, so we would like to have one more drop waterfall. I can actually hear myself echoing right now as we're doing this video, so we want to take that into consideration of how we're going to do the drops and which way we're going to be sending them in order to get the right amount of sound, not too much and not too little. But up in here you see all these small rocks and things like that we're going to want to do away with. We have an idea for this one big one. Just going to see if we got enough horsepower in us to get that moved around to do what we want it to do. But without further ado, the guys are ready, right?
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get at it.
So right now we are getting ready to move this rock. This rock is probably 700 or 800 pounds. Normally we would use a piece of equipment for this, but there is no way to get equipment in here. So we are using a little redneck ingenuity, aren't we, Kyle?
That's for sure. We got this.
So basically what we keep doing is we're taking our rock bar that we have over there by Kyle and we keep prying it up, putting rocks underneath it, and what we're going to do is kind of force that bottom to come down towards the liner. Jason right now has some underlayment so we can protect that because we no way do we want to damage an existing liner. That's fine. So we are actually going to stand that up and we're going to use this top part as a waterfall. And check out how flat this is all through there. So that is going to give us a really crisp type of waterfall as opposed to a boulder falls. So being that this is a renovation that we have to do by hand and we can't get equipment in here, we've been taking rocks out of the waterfall area and repositioning because we look at them totally different. Right, Jay? That's
We do.
Close. So, we got to manhandle these things, unfortunately, but we're coming up with a really cool looking set of waterfalls. We're going to have something more stepped over here that's going to kind of come around that bigger rock over in there. That being said, because we're not pulling the liner up, we really can't get soil in here. We have to actually build the waterfalls, backfill with gravel, and then do the bib liners. So the bib liners, like you've seen in our other videos, and if you want to, we will leave a card right here at the top of the screen. You can go to our how-to video on how to bib a waterfall. So this is what we've done so far. We got rain coming, so we are trying to hustle along because we only have those 2 more drops to bib and then 1 more waterfall down here by my feet. While I was starting to bib, so Jay, I know we're both tired, but what did you just get done doing while I was bibbing that waterfall?
I just got done plumbing in the new pumps. We installed 2 SLD 4 to 7 adjustable, 4 to 7,000 adjustable pumps.
It's been a long day, folks.
Yes. And I just got them installed with new check valves in the snorkel. Let me take the lid off and I'll show you.
So one of the nice things are there, which I'm hoping is going to work because our service here on our phones hasn't been great, but this is Wi-Fi compatible. So Jay, this is an older feature that actually we were here to fix the basin. Do you remember that part?
I was.
That was a bear.
Yep.
And that was a couple of owners ago. Now the new owner is in here and he wanted a facelift. So we're doing what we can because we're actually not the original builders of this. So like I said, we look at things differently. And the cool part about the Wi-Fi pumps is
They can control them from their phone. They can control them with the remote, and they're adjustable. They want to turn down the flow because I don't know. I think Al might have said it in a previous video. When you're in this little part of this yard, it echoes. So if you're sitting here having a conversation with somebody, it could be really loud, and you can turn them either off or turn them down, or maybe just run one pump at a time.
I bet you wish that we all came with remotes once in a while, huh?
Yeah.
You just turn us down or turn us up.
Or just turn me off. I know my wife would probably like that.
So, and the other thing is when Jason put the new 4 to 7 pumps in, the adjustables, he actually put in a new series of check valves too. We do maintenance this spring and fall. We want to make it super easy. One of the things that the previous owner would never do that this owner did, and we thank him for that, is they had an electrician come in and actually put outlets in. For some reason, they wanted them all hardwired, and what we tried to explain is as soon as you cut the cords, the warranty's void. So it does not make any sense to cut cords. So now that they had the electrician come in, they got those nice weatherproof covers over there, we'll be able to not only put both of the pumps into the outlet, but the lights that we got to put in yet too.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I got one more thing in here while you're at it. So
Where are you?
I've installed our new compact auto fill valve in here, so they will not be adding water. It'll be adding as it's needed. And as everybody seems to have a problem with, there is a lot of rock here. Yesterday it was real sunny here. Today it's real windy, and evaporation will be a huge part of losing water here.
Especially like with this environment, I mean, you look around, everything is hard. There's all kinds of brick, stone, the pool. Anybody that's have a swimming pool understands evaporation, but sometimes when you're talking about a water feature, they don't quite understand that, but it can happen. And if you're busy, the autofill valves are just, it just makes sense to put them in. Which, Jay, do you remember during the winter, we did a compact and a Hudson fill valve video.
And if they click that box above, Art, they can watch them videos as well.
So that's all we got at the moment. We got to keep rocking and rolling because you know what they used to say about when the wind blows the tree leaves upside down so you can see the underneath of them? Isn't that how it went?
Yeah.
The storms are coming.
Usually meant it was going to rain.
Yeah, this sky is looking nice. That's all right. We're not afraid to get a little wet, but I'd really like to finish this.
Yeah, me too.
Does that mean you're going to work now? project that we couldn't use equipment.
Thank God I got you two strong boys.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that. All right. So anyway, I think that what we had to deal with, what rocks we had to use, I think we did pretty good because even though all these rocks were here, they were positioned totally different, and I think we came up with something much better.
Yeah, I think we did great.
You totally recreated it, for sure.
I'm hoping this is the end of our handwork, guys, but I don't know about that.
I'm not too much about that one.
I know. But anyway, all right, so that's a wrap on this project. If you guys like this sort of thing, want to follow along with more of our cool projects in 2023, please go hit the subscribe button, hit the
Bell for notifications. Ding, ding. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think in the comments.
what else?
Subscribe.
Enjoy your families.
Enjoy.